Hi guys, it's Nathan here. So it's the Friday video. It's been a very random topics I've been looking at, and there's going to be 3 topics that I'm going to be explaining to you today. First topic is about Top Gear. Top Gear BBC saw this and all this in UK, and it has been put out in America. Other countries have seen it and make their own brands of Top Gear with their own actors and actresses, presenters and all that sort of thing. Apparently, Jeremy Clarkson, the UK Top Gear, has made a set windfall of 5 million, sells a stake in the Top Gear firm in BBC. That means he might get 3 more years in Top Gear presenting, which is, everyone likes him. He talks what he thinks in his own opinions. He's not a guy who's just, oh, I like this and all that, just the fun of it. He tells the truth, what he thinks about it, in a certain way, of cars. Like so, everything will be great and things. So, also, it's good news that Jeremy Clarkson will be still with Top Gear for 3 years, which is good. Don't know about Richard or James May in Top Gear. They might stay for 3 years until Jeremy Clarkson moves on too. So hopefully we're going to see much more sort of thing. Second topic today is the Apple. Apple has released an apology about the iOS 6 maps and saying if they don't work, use Google Maps. After all this time, they said, oh, we're going to end Google Maps contract and this and that. Why do they make their own maps and then it all buggered up? Why did they make a new contract with Google and we wouldn't have all these problems on our iPads and whatever, even the iPhone 5 and the iPhone 4 and 3G and whatever Apple device you have access to the internet with apps and everything on it. Why did Apple put a new contract out to Google? Google should have signed it and then we wouldn't have all this mess. But like YouTube, it's still got partners with Google. I don't know why it's part of Google after there's fights and everything, but so that's my opinions. I can understand why people out there are against to Google, like Facebook and Twitter and such other things. Next thing is Mel Djokovic, the lead role who plays Alice in Resident Evil Retribution, who was at the opening of Resident Evil Retribution in New York later this week, down the walk, saying about her new film, the big new Resident Evil, which everybody's been waiting for to come out. So Resident Evil is basically, is this going to be the last ever chapter about Alice? About what happens about Umbrella Corporation, the T5, and all the history of Resident Evil. Mostly, hopefully, this film will be based on the games. There's a lot of characters like Leon Kennedy, you got Chris Redfield, you got Claire Redfield, you got Jill Valentine. So many characters from the Resident Evil game going into the film there, which is quite good. So that's what I'm thinking. Fourth topic I'm thinking to add on is Formula 1. Formula 1 just announced that Lewis Hamilton from McLaren has signed a new contract with Mercedes GP for next year's season, which everybody thought he was going to go. Schumacher, who was in Mercedes, is announcing his second retirement in F1. He will go off on his retirement, but he will do the FIFA, the safety, making sure that he still does like the embarrassing stuff behind all that. But I can't see him come back into the Formula 1 driving after all. He's been at Formula 1 for a couple of years, come back, got back in the driver's seat, and well, he hasn't got that much points. He had a little bit of fights against rivals that he has been in the past, like Kimi Räikkönen and so like Barrichello. And yeah, so we see, can this be a fresh challenge to Lewis Hamilton to go to Mercedes and partners with Nico Rosberg, and Button will stay with McLaren, and Sergio Perez from Sauber is getting a deal from McLaren. So Sergio Perez from Sauber to McLaren, big jump from a very low team in the getting quite good points in the season. I think was quite good, and getting one of the drivers is moving up from a low cars like HR, Sauber, and all the low cars. Even 14, we can't see who's Red Bull. I can see just the same Sebastian Vettel and Mark Webber. I don't know about Ferrari, would be probably the same with Alonso and Massa. Williams, I don't know about that. But Lotus Renault will be the same probably. Kimi Räikkönen probably be there for quite a while. But all in all, HR I can't see, or the Marussia racing team. As I know it was Virgin team, but I can't see them going that far now. And the Caterham team was known Lotus. A lot of names and brands are all gone round, and team names got changed in the season of this season. So this is my video log. Sunday I will put a recap video up on Sunday about the 5 days week and everything else. This is Diving here talking about random topics today, and I will see you on Sunday and then on Monday with movie reviews. This is me, Nightwing, saying goodbye.